start the recording and we're gonna do it together. So I'm gonna start from the very beginning actually. Ooh, I just like closed my browser. Hold on 1 second. All right. Okay, so first thing I wanna do is go to ePortfolio, right? And then I'm gonna log in and my credentials is already there. So I'm just gonna hit on login. And do not click on your ePortfolio. You're not gonna be on your ePortfolio. If you wanna check your ePortfolio before we move forward, take this time to do that now. So if you wanna go on your ePortfolio and check on making connections and the habits of mind presentation, do that now. Just to make sure that everything is there. These deposits aren't for your professor or for myself. It's for the Department of like Liberal Arts as a whole. So like the people in the department will look at it. So I'm gonna give you like about 3 minutes if you wanna go and check on your work and see if everything is in order, and then we'll continue. No, so for making connections, you only have to do stage 1. Yeah, that's fine, but we're not gonna be depositing stage 2, only stage 1. So Anthony, did you do stage 1? You didn't. Um, Let me see something. 1 second. Actually, all right, let me pause the recording. Alrighty. So when you log into your ePortfolio, right? If you did open your ePortfolio, it should just be like a tab, or if it's not a tab and it just went through to your page directly, just hit the back button so you're at the dashboard. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna scroll down past where it says My ePortfolio. So where it says My ePortfolios, you're just gonna scroll down to like the second like black box, like the category, and you're gonna find your class. So it should say LIF 940A, not the B one, right? So LIF 101 940A, and it should say LEC, which is lecture. So if you click on LIF 101 940A, this page you're gonna come to. It says like notifications, assessment, standards, discussions, ePortfolio people settings. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna hit on assessment, the second tab. You know what? It's not even like I could show you how to do it because I'm not a student, so I can't see what you're seeing. I could see all of you. So the thing is, all right, 1 second. So Remus,
Yeah,
do you mind? Okay,
sharing my screen.
let me pause the recording again. All right, so where you see your ePortfolio, you're not going to pay attention to that. You're going to scroll down and you're going to find LIF 101 940A, and it should say lecture. And you're going to click on it. Then you are going to, my internet is unstable for some reason. I don't know why. Is everyone hearing me okay?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, thank you. I just got like a notification from Zoom. All right, so once you're on the screen, you're going to hit on assessment. And this is how it should look. So you have one for integrative learning digital, and then another one for liberal arts assessment pilot. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna do the integrative learning / digital. Then it says step 1, student submission, and I'm gonna click on step 1. Then if you come to this screen, it's like really, really long, like, well, not really, really long, but it has a lot of things to it, right? So what you're going to do, right, it says, where it says evidence added, right? Once we're finished uploading our assignment, it should be here, right? So don't get confused once you're uploading it and you're not seeing it like pop up right after, like at the bottom of it, because I was expecting, like as a student, I was expecting it to be at the bottom, but it was at the top and I didn't see it. And I kept doing it over and over again until I had like 4, right? So what you're gonna do is where it says upload files, it also says ePortfolio, right? So you're gonna click on ePortfolio. Then it says add ePortfolio pages. You should only have one ePortfolio. If you have 2, right, then you're gonna have to like see which is the one that you have your work in. But since Remus only has 1, I only see 1 ePortfolio that like he owns. So that's why it's like that. So I'm just gonna locate the ePortfolio that I've been working on, and I'm gonna click on the arrow that's dropping down to the menu. And what I'm gonna do, since this is integrative learning, I'm going to go to making connections, and it says making connections stage 1. I'm gonna check off stage 1 because we all did stage 1 and we uploaded it into stage 1, like the tab of stage 1. So do not check off making connections and stage 1, just underneath making connections, you're just gonna click on stage 1. Then when you finish checking that off, you're gonna scroll down and you're going to hit on complete and submit. So good, right? Now it says completed and we're good to go. Did everyone get that?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Anthony, did you deposit stage 1 or did you deposit stage 2? No, no, no. It's alrighty. So this is what the deposit is, right? It's just a screenshot of your current ePortfolio, okay? So you can't like upload this now and then go back to your ePortfolio, make the changes, and then it'll show up in the deposit. That's not how it works. All right. So it's not like a link that you're sending. You're taking an actual screenshot of it through like this assessment area, and you're sending it over like that. Right. So you have to make sure you're making your changes beforehand and then doing this step. And Anthony, I'm not sure about that because I was told that we're supposed to be doing stage 1. That's why your professor gave you the 2 questions. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out now. I'm going to have to ask her. But yeah. As Marilyn, did you upload the piece already? Okay. All right. So okay, yeah. If you're making connections is done, like on your ePortfolio, you can upload it, like you could deposit it into like what I just did. That's called depositing, okay? So if you're making connections, stage 1 is completed already, go ahead and deposit it. If it's not, complete it and then deposit it. Okay, so do you want me to give you a few minutes and then we can continue? All right, no problem. All right, so everyone, let's just give each other a few minutes to gather ourselves and then we can move on to the second deposit. So in the meantime, I want you guys to go to the Habits of Mind presentation and make sure everything is in order. You can open another tab and log into ePortfolio again, and you could just look at your ePortfolio and leave this tab like how it is. As Marilyn, let me know when you're finished, okay? Okay, great. Thank you, Esmeralyn. Can you just make sure that you're like you just published your pages? Like publish all pages? And check the published view just to make sure that everything is there. Okay, great. All right, so let's move on to our next deposit. And what we're gonna do is, if you're on this page, you could just go back to all competencies and you should return back to this page. And if you notice, since you deposited something already for integrative, the only one left is the assessment pilot. I was gonna say plot for some reason, pilot. So all I did was click on all competencies. All right, so the same thing again, I'm gonna click on step 1, student submission. And then I'm gonna scroll down and click on ePortfolio. And then I'm going to hit the down arrow and I'm going to scroll down and I'm gonna find habits of mind presentation and I'm gonna check that off. Remus, just checking, do you have habits of mind completed?
Yes, I have both of them completed.
Okay, great, thanks.
Mhm.
Just checking before I did it. All right, so once you check off habits of mind presentation, all you have to do is scroll down and complete and submit. And if you notice, it's gonna say complete and we're all good to go. So does anyone have any questions about that? Did everyone do it? All right, so let me just log out. I'm gonna log out of your ePortfolio, okay? And I'm going to check mine. So I see many of you, let me see, 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you, and there's 16 of us. Anthony, yeah, you have your hand raised?
So I looked on Blackboard for the Making Connections assignment just to make sure like I wasn't tripping. It said that we had to like answer the questions that applied to us when it came to the credits.
Okay, all right, thanks. So I think then if that's the case, then you should be fine.
Okay, thank you.
And is your habits of mind, is it complete or no?
I just have to add one more thing and then I'm done. It'll take like 10 minutes.
All right, so you can always come back to the video.
Okay.
Unless if you want to add it now and then if you want, I can help you out with that.
I'm good. Thank you though.
All right, so okay, I'm not calling anybody out or anything like that, so please don't feel like that. I just want everyone to making the deposits. So Emily, I'm gonna just double check, right? Emily, you have it done. Good. Jasmine, yes. Jennifer. Alonso. So Jennifer, are you doing okay?
Yeah, I was just waiting because I had the same situation as Anthony. That's why I was waiting. I wasn't submitting anything.
Oh, you for making connections?
No, the stage 1 and 2. That's why I didn't submit it yet because I was waiting.
Okay. So are you waiting? Did you complete stage 1 or stage 2?
Yeah, I did. Like I was just confused if I did it wrong but I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay. So how many, do you know how many credits do you have?
I have more than 15 and I put it on stage 2 instead of stage 1.
Okay. So like Anthony said, it's on Blackboard saying like, you know, it pertains to your amount of credits. So I would just deposit stage 2 if that's the case.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Kevin, are you doing okay? More?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just gonna do it after the video.
Okay, cool. All right. All right then. So if anyone, Sandra, let me see. Sandra, how are you doing?
I'm gonna do it after as well.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna take a wild guess and just say everyone who has S and is on the call, you guys are just gonna do it after. All right, no problem. Just please make sure that you're doing it like today. Okay. Thank you. So let me take attendance and
Wait,
yeah.
where do we put the final paper on the portfolio? Or is that just going to be sent through email to her?
The final paper, yeah, it would just be through Blackboard, I believe.
She said that we had to upload it to ePortfolio.
Yeah.
All right, let me double check. 1 second. Oh yes, you guys are right. I see upload written paper. Sorry, I'm just so preoccupied with this with these deposits. All right. So let me show you how to do that really quickly and we can move forward. Okay. So going back to our ePortfolio, all I did was click on home. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to our ePortfolio, like where we upload assignments. So let me just go to my example ePortfolio. And this is how it should look. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a tab and we're going to upload it like how we usually do our reflections. So you're gonna hit on the unlock button right next to your name. You're gonna hover over the tabs and please be careful while you're doing this. You don't wanna mess up the tabs or add another template or anything like that. So you're just gonna hover over it and you're going to click on the pencil and paper icon, which is the edit button. Then you're gonna scroll down to where you see coursework, first year seminar coursework, and you're gonna go all the way down to the very last upload that we did. So it should be co-curricular reflection. And you're gonna click on it to leave your cursor there, and you're just gonna hit enter or return to make another like tab. And then you're gonna just name this final reflection. So making sure it's under first year seminar coursework, okay? And then you're just gonna hit on save. And I'm going to make sure I lock the lock back to make sure it's locked. And I'm gonna go to publish changes just to make sure everything is there. And then when I hover over coursework, first year seminar coursework, it should be there. And all you're gonna do is just click on that tab and it should say that there's no content in this section. and that's when you're gonna add content. So I'm just gonna hit on publish changes because it's there. And it says there's no content, I mean. And then you're gonna hit on add content. Then if you have it as a PDF already and you downloaded it, you're just gonna go to File, Upload File, and you're gonna select the files to upload. So you're just gonna click on the paper, like the blue paper, and you can go to Downloads and hit on something and upload it. You're gonna click on the document and underneath it should say Upload, and you're just gonna hit on Upload, and you should be good. And then always remember to go to the 3 lines, go to Publish Pages, hit on All Pages, and Publish. And to double check that your work is there, I advise you to hit on Publish View once it's finished publishing. Publish View, and your work should be there. Since I didn't upload anything, it's not going to be there. But so does anyone have any questions? Did I do that really fast? I felt like I was going a little fast. Any questions? Are we good?